Come up with me to the monkey's nest and lay your head upon.
For all of you that don't know, I'm Dana's older sister, Jennifer, and okay, here we go. We definitely grew up with a typical relationship, me being the older sister and her being the younger sister, and she basically wanted to be everywhere that I was, and I wanted to be everywhere that she was not. But somehow, overnight, she decided to grow up. Josh, we don't know when it happened, but somehow she decided to grow up, and you just surprised me because you became one of my most best friends in the entire world, and you just have something so special about you that not many people, nobody has. I've never seen it before, and it came out of nowhere. And I just feel so blessed to have a sister relationship with you now as adults and married people and soon to be mother over here. And yeah, it's a total blessing and gift from God. I'm so thankful for that. When you first asked me to be your maid of honor, I was really excited, and then I definitely got nervous because I knew I had to do this. But then I got excited again because I thought, oh, I get to come up here and I get to talk to you, and I just get to have a chance to be up here and really encourage you. And so when I was thinking of you, two things came to mind that stood above everything else. And the first one is, you're kind, Dana. Like, when Pastor Dave said earlier during the ceremony that you were caring, I mean, it's so true. I don't think I've ever met anybody as kind as you. I don't think that you have a mean bone in your body. And growing up with six siblings, and when we're all together, anyone who knows us, we like to give each other a hard time a lot. And whenever Dana tries to do that, it kind of comes out all wrong and goofy, and then we end up making fun of her. And it just doesn't really work because you don't have it in you, and that's a gift, and that's a good thing. And the second thing is that you have a willing heart. One of the most willing hearts I've ever known out of anyone. You're willing to have faith, and you're willing to try to understand things, and you really want to know what you believe in, and you ask questions, and you want to know what it means to be a good wife. You want to know what it means to be a good mom. You want to know how to honor your husband and respect him. And I just think that God can do endless things with somebody who has a willing heart. It's one of the most important and amazing character traits that anybody can ever have, and you have it. And you know who else has it? Mr. Brian Allen Cords. And that surprised me as well, because before you guys moved to Exeter and spent those 6 glorious months with us, I didn't really know you that well. And as I got to know you, and I got to see your heart completely shift, and I got to see how willing it was, but then I got to see your servant heart and how you're so willing to give up your time and serve anybody that needed it. It just completely blew Josh and I away. And I'll never forget that time at the Group Fest in Exeter where we kind of cornered you, and we're like, what are your intentions with my sister? What's going on here? Because we weren't sure. And you were so quick to respond with such passion, and you were like full of all these reasons why you loved her. And right then, Josh and I completely fell in love, and we're like, all right, this is it. This is the real deal. He's the one. And ever since then, our relationship has just grown so much, and it's just been such a pleasure getting to know you and seeing you guys grow together and want to grow together. And it's really encouraging and really inspiring. And I figured, since I'm married, that I couldn't end this speech without talking about, some advice. First one, Nana and Papa, never go to bed angry. Second one is actually from our grandma, and I'll never forget it. Before Josh and I got married, her asking me, or telling me that our relationship should be the most simple relationship in life, because the world is so complicated, and if your home and your marriage can't be simple and be sacred and a place of refuge, it makes going out and tackling the world a lot harder. So I think I'll never forget that, and I definitely felt like I needed to share that with you guys, because it's important to keep your home warm and safe and sacred. And third one, father-in-law, Pastor Dave, kind of mentioned it in the ceremony about sacrifice, and I know he mentioned it a lot in our wedding ceremony, and I just think if you guys can sacrifice for one another and really look to each other to serve one another, nobody will ever be in need. And the last one is a good one. I'm going to be dedicating a song to you guys. On the way to Palm Springs, I've heard this song many, many times, but Josh and I were driving and we heard this, and I couldn't help but think of Brian, you Brian, not that Brian, singing this to your wife. And I think if you guys can keep your eyes on each other and nothing else, and remember to be romantic and loving and keep it close and simple. This song is absolutely simple, but it said it perfectly. So I'm going to invite Brian up here to sing it.
My love must be a kind of blind love. I can't see anyone but you. Everybody. Are the stars out tonight? I don't know if it's cloudy or bright, but I only have eyes for you. But I can't see a thing in the sky. Oh, I only have eyes for you. She